Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome back to your daily Bitcoin update. Of course, we have enough to talk about. We're going to be talking about Bitcoin. Let me quickly adjust the volume because yesterday the volume was quite high. I think it's better right now. Bitcoin has been bearish. I mean, overall, we've practically been falling since yesterday afternoon, which was also to be expected. I mean, if you watched my video yesterday, I did expect this. I'm not always right, but in this case, I mean, the thing is that if you look at the market structure of Bitcoin, it's just consolidating, right? And then if you assume it's a consolidation, which I did do and which I still do, then the bottom of that consolidation is right here between 41,000. There's strong support at 41,500 as well. That's also why we bounced yesterday evening, but the main support is between 41,000 and ultimately 40,000, but 40,500 so far has been the ultimate bottom. So if that's the consolidation, then at some point of time after being at the top, you're going to drop down to the bottom. And then apart from that, I also assume that we'll have some sort of a sell the news effect with the ETF, all right? And the reasons for that, I mean, I posted it in the free Telegram group. So if you join the Telegram group right now and you go to the pinned message, you'll see my full explanation written out as to why I expect some sort of a sell-off before or after the ETF approval or the ETF news. I mean, in the end, it's still news that we'll have to get, all right? I mean, it's not been approved yet. It could also be delayed. It could also be rejected. When it's delayed, I don't know what the reaction would be. But when it's rejected, it's obviously very bearish. And when it's approved, I still think we can get some sort of a sell the news effect. So that's kind of, in short, why I'm more prepared for bearish momentum. But apart from that, I mean, we've also been very bullish. People are selling off before the end of the year. Volume right now is pretty high still, but that is mostly selling volume, of course. So that's not necessarily great. We're entering the weekend. It's going to be New Year's tomorrow, or in 2 days technically. So just in general, I mean, I don't necessarily see a reason why on the short term Bitcoin would bounce from here. So I expect more bearish momentum. Now in January and the start of January, not necessarily before the ETF news. But after that, I do see a possibility for a bounce. And fundamentally, and I do, so far this video has been quite bearish, of course. But I do want to stress that fundamentally in the coming months, I am still very bullish on Bitcoin. All right, that has really not changed. So you should know that as well. But right now, like I said, I mean, I'm just following the technicals, and in my eyes, it also lines up with what I expect from the fundamentals. And that's why I'm telling you that I think it's most likely that Bitcoin will drop down to that bottom of the range at least. So that's between 41,000 and 40,000. And for now, I expect that to hold. I don't see a reason why Bitcoin would rally here, but I also don't see a reason why we would crash below 40,000. I mean, maybe if we really get a big sell the news effect, maybe then it's possible we'll drop down to this support level right here around 38,000. That is a possibility. You should know that. But not initially. Initially, I expect support. And then if that support really is not enough, like previously, the support from this level has always been strong. So if that's not the case, maybe then we should start talking about the possibility of dropping down to 38,000. There's multiple reasons why it could drop down there. But for now, I expect it to fall and then find support and bounce back. All right, so I will keep you updated on that. But those are my technical and also fundamental thoughts on Bitcoin right now. Now I want to wish you all a happy new year in advance, but don't forget to check out my Patreon for my premium and Signal group. They're very valuable in general. There's also where I post a lot of updates regarding my thoughts on the markets, but that's up to you to check out. For now, thank you for watching. Have a great weekend and bye.